The Common Market of the South, Mercosur, is a process of regional integration initially instituted by Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Venezuela and Bolivia have joined this phase in the process of accession. Mercosur is an open and dynamic process. Since its inception, its main objective was to foster a common space that would generate commercial and investment opportunities through the competitive integration of national economies into the international market. As a result, it has established multiple agreements with countries or groups of countries, granting them, in some cases, associated states the situation of South American countries. They participate in activities and meetings of the bloc and have trade preferences with the states' parties. Mercosur has also signed trade, political, or cooperation agreements with a diverse number of nations and agencies of 5 continents. Taking into account the importance that Mercosur attaches to international cooperation in 2014, the states' parties approved the Mercosur International Cooperation Policy. The general objectives of the Mercosur International Cooperation are: strengthen the capacities of each member of the bloc, deepening regional integration, reduce asymmetries between countries in the bloc, horizontal exchange of knowledge and experience, good practices and public policies, both within the bloc and other existing regional and extra-regional integration bodies.
The associated states are those with which Mercosur subscribes to the free trade agreements and that they subsequently request to be considered such. Associate states are authorized to participate in meetings of Mercosur, barriers dealing with issues of common interest. This is the current situation in Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. The programs with Mercosur are: with Chile, Commercial Relief Program. This program will consist of progress and automatic deduction applicable to the taxes enforced for third countries at the moment of dispatch to the place of the merchandise. With Ecuador, Peru, and Colombia, Commercial Relief Program. This program will consist of progressive and automatic tariff reduction applicable to import tariff of third countries and each signatory party at the moment of the application of the preference according to their laws. With Guyana and Suriname, Program of Action, consisting of the agreements of economic complementation between the countries of South America.
Mexico's relationship with Mercosur. Mexico is part of the Mercosur as observer, and the relationship that has with the member countries is characterized by the automotive sector the most. And also there is an economic complementary agreement for this sector known as the ACE 54 and 55. Also, we have the development cooperation on education with Paraguay, in which Mexico offers scholarships for students and teachers that want to study a post-degree or research studies. With Uruguay, we also have a special relationship as they are our first commercial partners on dairy products, wool, and some kinds of meats.
Organism. The decision-making bodies with executive legislative functions of Mercosur are the Common Market Council, CMC, the Common Market Group, GMC, created in 1991, and the Mercosur Trade Commission, CCM, created in 1994. These are constituted bodies from periodic meetings of presidents and government officials who come almost exclusively from the Ministries of Foreign Affairs, Economics, and Central Banks. They maintain a hierarchical relationship in the order in which they have been located. The non-decision-making bodies of Mercosur are from the Joint Parliamentary Commission (CPC) to the Mercosur Parliament. The Socio-Economic Advisory Forum (FICES) was created by the Ouro Preto Protocol 1994 as a representative body of the economic and social sectors at an organic level similar to the CPC. The Forum Constellation and Political Coordination (FICCP) was created by the CMC in 1998 as an auxiliary body composed of high officials of the Chancellor's with the function of expanding and systematizing political cooperation among the states parties. The Social Labor Commission (CSL) was created by the GMC in 1999 in compliance with the recommendation included in the Mercosur Social Labor Declaration as a tripartite and auxiliary body of a promotional and non-sanctioning nature with the objective of promoting and accompanying the application of the Social and Labor Declaration. The working groups GMT, which depend on the GMC, are thematically organized, aimed at analyzing, building intersectoral and international consensus, and drawing up proposals for submission to the GMC based on the negotiating on GMC states by resolution. The technical committees (TCs) depend on the CACM, are organized by thematic areas, and are more senior instances than the SGT. The Administrative Secretariat (SAM) was created in 1991. It is the only Mercosur organization of permanent and supranational nature, and is headed by a GMC elected director with a 2-year mandate. In general, the above-mentioned bodies and sub-bodies are organized through periodic regional level meetings and national sections, coordinated by government officials, national coordinators, with the exception of FCES and CSL.
Mexico's business opportunities with Mercosur. There's a belief that the business opportunities that Mexico has with the Mercosur economic bloc mainly will be about the automotive sector, because Mexico is more competitive and it will help Argentina and Brazil to develop this sector more. Other opportunities we could look for will be on the dairy products with Uruguay, and also giving opportunities to the wool and certain kinds of meats. These opportunities are based on the strongest business and sectors between Mexico and the Mercosur economic bloc.
Official language. According to the Article 46 of the Euro-Preto Protocol, the official languages of Mercosur are Spanish and Portuguese. The official version of the working documents will be the language of the host country of each meeting. CMC Decision Number 35/06 incorporated Guarani as one of the languages of the Mercosur. Legal sources of Mercosur. According to Article 41 of the Euro-Preto Protocol, the legal sources of Mercosur are: first, the Treaty of Assumption, its protocols, and additional or complementary instruments. 2. The agreements concluded in the framework of the Treaty of Assumption and its protocols. Third, the decisions of the Common Market Council, the resolutions of the Common Market Group, and the directives of the Mercosur Trades Commission, adopted since the entry into force of the Treaty of Assumption.